Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Sandal College Voice Section Online Class 8. Dear students, Assalamu alaikum. Here is Akhtar Said, your English teacher. I hope you all are fine and healthy and enjoying yourselves. We are studying When I Heard the Learned Astronomer These Days. It is the poem composed by Walt Whitman. We are doing its exercises these days. So open your books at page 4. Part B. Part B is working with words. Dear students, when speaking and in informal writing, people often use contraction. Contraction is where you do not write the full spelling of the word, rather you drop a letter or two letters. Where you drop a letter, you put an apostrophe there, or that is also called a flying comma. Examples, they may say, I don't like him. Don't is the contraction form of do not. Here O is missing, and where O is missing there is a flying comma, as it is also called an apostrophe. M is the contraction form of them. So people might say I don't like him instead of I do not like them. They may write, if they want to write something, sometimes they use contractions. He could have. This is the contraction form. They write he could have instead of he could have. This is the full formal writing, and it is informal writing, or this is informal speech, and I do not like them is the formal speech. Number 1. Which three words does the poet contract? The answer is learned, wandered, looked. These are three words used in the poem by the poet. Number 2. What do they mean? What do these words mean? Number 1. Learned, well educated, बहुत ज़्यादा तालीम याफ्ता. Number 2. Wandered, roam about, आवारागर्दी करना, फिरना. 3. Looked, it means watched. Number 3. How should they be written and how many syllables should they have? Learned should be written as learned. Learned has 2 syllables. Number 2. Wandered. Its complete form is wandered. It has 2 syllables. Wandered. Looked. It is the contraction form, and this is the full form of the word looked. It is of 1 syllable. So learned, its full form is learned. It has 2 syllables. Learned. Wandered, this is the contraction form, and this is the complete word. It has 2 syllables. Looked, this is the contraction form looked. E is missing, and there is an apostrophe over there. So it is contraction form, and the full word is looked. And it has 1 syllable. Looked has 1 syllable. Number 4. What are the 2 other words that Whitman could have contracted in the same way? What 2 words may be? Lectured. The contraction form of this word lectured may be like lectured. E is dropped here, and where E is dropped, there is an apostrophe, or as I have already told you, an apostrophe is also called a flying comma. Ranged. This is the full word, and this is the contraction of ranged. E is dropped. Where E is dropped, a flying comma there, an apostrophe is there. Dear students, now grouping words. Listen to me very carefully. Number 5. Whitman has used lots of pairs in the poem. For example, when he describes the calculations that the astronomer uses, the proofs, the figures, it is a pair, as both are connected with each other, both are for each other. It is a pair. Now the question is actually find 4 more examples of Whitman's use of pairs. Now we are to find 4 more examples that are the pairs used by the poet in the poem. Whitman has used lots of pairs in the poem. One is the charts and diagrams. You know, both are connected with each other. It is a pair. Number 2, tired and sick. It is another pair because both the words almost have the same meanings. Number 3, rising and gliding. It is another pair, almost have the same meaning. Rising, उठना, gliding, चले जाना. यहाँ इसका मतलब ये होगा. Number 4, time to time. Again, it is another pair. So these are 4 pairs used by the poet Walt Whitman in the poem. Number 6, can you also find a trio of verbs he has used? Here he is for the poet of the poem, that is Walt Whitman. Can you also find a trio of verbs he has used? It means 3 words. Yes, to divide, to add, divide and measure. To add, divide and measure. It is a trio of verbs. All the 3 words are verbs. Number 7. Find 2 examples of alliteration. What is alliteration? Alliteration is repetition of the same sounds or of the same kinds of sounds at the beginning of words or in stressed syllables that draw attention to keywords and images. जो शायर होते हैं वो अक्सर एलिट्रेशन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं. वो ऐसे वर्ड्स यूज़ करते हैं जिनकी साउंड सेम होती है, जिसकी वजह से पोइट्री में एक नगमगी पैदा होती है, एक म्यूज़िक क्रिएट होता है, राइम और रिदम जो है वो बहुत खूबसूरत हो जाते हैं. तो एलिट्रेशन का यूज़ बहुत से पोइट्स जो हैं वो करते हैं. व्हाट इज़ द एलिट्रेशन? सून एंड सिक. Both the words start with the S sound. That's why it is called alliteration. Mystical, moist. Both have the same sound. Mystical and moist. Then time to time. Time and time. Both start with the same letter T. Fourth is silence and stars. If you see, both these words have the same sound. Silence S. Stars S. So these are called the pairs in the form of alliteration. So alliteration, once again I want to tell you, repetition of the same sounds or of the same kinds of sounds at the beginning of words are in stressed syllables that draw attention to keywords and images. That's all of today's lecture, dear students. I hope you might have enjoyed today's lecture. If you have any question, if you have any problem, you may comment in the comment section. I'll be there inshallah to answer your questions. Till some next lecture, take a very good care of yourself and your dear ones. Thank you very much.